Thanks for tuning in to the episode of King Mighty King Media TV. And once again, I'm your host, the Double OG Grill Boxing, Ted King. We got a possible fight coming up. There's talking about this SHAKUR Stevenson and TEOFIMO Lopez coming together and fighting. This should be an exciting fight if it does happen. Now, obviously, Turki Al-Sheikh, once again, is going to probably be the backer on this fight. We're going to bring it together. Both SHAKUR Stevenson and TEOFIMO has a connection with Turki Al-Sheikh. This fight is, I think it's going to be it should be for TEOFIMO's junior welterweight title. Let me think, which one does he own? He owns, I believe, the WBA, I think. I'll fact check that in a moment, but I think it's either the WBA or the WBO. I could be wrong on both of those accounts. It could be the IBF. They got so many out there. I should be paying attention as to which one is which. But this is going to be for the TEOFIMO's title, because I don't think TEOFIMO is going to be going down as much as I anticipate taking the logical approach that SHAKUR Stevenson will be going up. Okay, junior welterweight. Okay, and he's the current WBO. Okay, so now he's the current WBO welterweight champion. This that is TEOFIMO Lopez is the current WBO junior welterweight champion. So these guys get together and have this fight. Should be pretty good. I'm not exactly sure if this is okay, so it says SHAKUR's their former sparring partner makes surprising claim regarding TEOFIMO bout. Okay, let's read this real quick. SHAKUR Stevenson's former sparring partner makes surprising claim regarding TEOFIMO Lopez bout. SHAKUR Stevenson and TEOFIMO are understood to be in negotiations for a fight in 2026, so this is going to be next year. And this was reported 2 hours ago. Today is the 26th of September. It is now 10:08 a.m. Pacific time, where I'm currently residing in California. Okay, so it says TEOFIMO Lopez is understood to be facing SHAKUR Stevenson in 2026, as the two stars have talked about the bout at length. Should the pair compete, it would be for Lopez's WBO World Super Lightweight title. A win for Stevenson would make him a 4-division champion. Impressive. As he currently holds the WBC World Lightweight title. Although some may favor the undefeated Stevenson, 24-0, over Lopez, one man who has shared the ring with him does not. Oshaki Foster makes bold prediction for TEOFIMO Lopez versus SHAKUR Stevenson. Oshaki Foster currently holds the WBC World Super Featherweight title, as the fighter boasts a 23-3 record. In a recent interview with FightHype.com, the 134-pound champion was asked about Stevenson, who he has sparred before. This is quoting Oshaki. I think that's a bad style matchup for SHAKUR, Foster said concerning the potential Lopez fight. The super featherweight champion went into detail in terms of why he feels Lopez may emerge as a winner of the bout, believing it is more of a technical reason than a size one. It's quoted here, Oshaki Foster. SHAKUR, he likes to be the most athletic guy in the ring. When he's not, he has problems. Okay, so then further goes on to say that the 32-year-old fighter added which is Stevenson, a right-handed guy fighting out of a southpaw stance. So he's saying that Stevenson is a right-handed guy, but fights out of a southpaw stance. So when you meet guys that have their strong hand at the back, you're going to have to rely on more than just your jab and your rangefinder. Foster then questioned the power that Stevenson possesses. Quote, "You tell me, does he have a solid left hand?" So that's the question. And then of course O'Shaquie Foster goes ahead and has some video on this. So O'Shaquie Foster thinks that Teofimo would probably win this fight. And let me see who wrote this article. Let me write this. Let me make sure we got. You got to give the writer his props on who wrote this particular article. And I don't see where it has the. Okay, it said the long wrote this, and he wrote it 2 hours ago. Okay, and so this is the out of the KO online. Okay, so that's what's been written on the fight so far. But this good. It's good. I mean, in my opinion, I don't. This is a fight where Teofimo actually has fought the stronger opposition for sure, no question about it. And I suppose after this last fight Shakur had, he showed it was a good performance, and he showed he had some grit in the fight. I guess he may feel as if he can take on Teofimo's best power. However, I still have some reservation for that. I think the contest is going to be very competitive, of course, no question. But I don't have the confidence that Shakur will be able to dominate Teofimo in this bout. And so I'm giving it some pause. But at least we have some traction on the fight. If the fight takes place, I'm quite sure it's going to be under the Riyadh banner. It will be. I wouldn't be surprised if they even fought in Saudi Arabia, because as far as the fan base goes, I don't think they have that big fan base like a Canelo. Although it's going to garner some fans, especially the fighting pundits are going to definitely tune in to see what's going on with that particular fight, because again, it's got the two elite fighters going at it, and the styles. Well, let's put it this way: Shakur fighting out of the southpaw position. Teofimo has in fact seen that with a very good boxer in Lomachenko. So that's not going to be anything that he's not seen before. And as far as the power and the athleticism that Teofimo possessed, Shakur Stevenson may not have seen that in the ring as of yet. So this is definitely going to be an intriguing fight in terms of not knowing who the actual winner of the bout could be. And of course, the grit and determination probably will be a factor, as it always is when it comes to, evenly styled fighters. It usually the grit and the determination and the will to win does come out. So that's another thing on this particular fight. I'm kind of sort of leaning, to be honest with you, toward Teofimo, because he does possess the power. He does have boxing ability as well. Teofimo can box. When he gets ready, he can box. He's not just a slugger, knockout artist. He does have power, but he does have boxing ability and boxing IQ. So, Teofimo is no slouch. Teofimo does have the attributes to contend at a high level with anybody, in and around that division. So, he even wanted to fight the baddest man in the boxing game today, Terrence Bud Crawford. So Teofimo was not scared. So that's what I got on that particular fight. Moving forward, we're going to be, talking more about boxing. I've been doing a lot of videos on our new series called The Most Dangerous Combat Sport in the World, American Politics. So if you all want to tune in, watch that. That's very good. I enjoy doing those political, because right now, the political satire in today's climate in the United States, man, you got to pay attention to, because I'm telling you, this stuff is cuckoo crazy, but guess what? There's a lot of money being transformed, talking about generational wealth, right? The way this is going on, that Donald Trump got this stuff going on, his money thing, his money exchange. Listen, it's going to be a big distribution. It's been a big distribution of money today, and you all need to pay attention to what's going on, right? If you live in America, or if you have anything to do with America, pay attention to what's going on. So we have that series, and of course we do have the Kings and Priests biblical agreements and discourse too. That's another one of our programs. So watch all three of them. It's very good programs. But anyway, we're going to be talking more about boxing moving forward. I think we're going to start getting, plugging in to the heavyweights. That's Moses Atama. Boy, that boy is good. He's real good. So yeah, this is Ted King, your double OG Grew Up Boxing. Until the next one, keep your hands up.